Good morning everyone, welcome back to coldwaters.mod. I'm Captain Numpty and here's me boat. We are in the Narwhal, we're back in the Narwhal I should say, and our mission today is to intercept Russian submarines carrying Spetsnaz torpedoes on the way to Ireland. And I think I've just come across them, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look. We have a Foxtrot here. A nuclear... So diesel-electric submarine here and nuclear. Why am I mumbling nuclear? We've picked it up. My crew are very experienced. And can we say... same depth as us. I mean... yeah. 8 knots. The notes give us a clue that this could be the boat, but I can't say for certain either way. I'm not sure. So we're gonna
come right to 270.
Investigate it.
I.
It's not gonna. I mean, I could. You know, let's investigate it with a torpedo. Because see, here's the thing.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
It's not gonna hear that launch. So we're going to go ahead and turn west. Our torpedo is going to be heading south. I'm going to dogleg the torpedo around and attack them from behind. Seems fairly straightforward. Now, the risk here is there is something else out there that we haven't detected yet, and it has just detected our launch. So, this may not be all there is to it, but I'm feeling confident. This might be a really straightforward mission. Sorted.
Helm, steady course.
Whatever you wish to call it. So we're going to accelerate time. Foxtrot can be a dangerous adversary because it's not the quietest. It's not a Tango or a Kilo class, but it's still pretty quiet.
Con sonar.
Oh,
launch
see what I mean?
From Sierra 3.
So whatever that is.
Sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 3.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to detect that so well this far out.
Come left to 137. Helm I.
I'm tempted to fire anyway. I think I will.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
I have sufficient... Oh, you know what I could do actually? Go and use this torpedo to see what's going on. Let's make it active, like so. Now that's probably just drawn the attention of the Foxtrot.
Con sonar Sierra
Tango.
3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Tangos are quiet and in this case quite aggressive. Although we don't know when he detected me, but he still fired upon my torpedo. So, not as straightforward as I hoped.
Come right to.
I think we're actually going to change course here.
Turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I.
I need to get this...
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
This Foxtrot. I need to attack it.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 26.
Before I...
Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Okay, so I need to attack it and get the torpedo off in that direction whilst I still can. So now, let's handle this engagement. We're going to move northwest at 15 knots. I'm going to drop my depth. I'm going to use the ballast only for that. We really want to try and support Torpedo 1, tackling in for the contact. So the Tango has
helm, steady course.
Has anechoic coating. That means is that active sonar pings are not that effective against it. So it's making lots of noise at least.
Passing 400 feet.
Right, there's its second torpedo, quite some distance from us, which is good. Looks like he's about to be dead.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 229.
Okay, so we watched it sink. Gonna flick back to my boat and
Passing 500 feet.
see. Looks like we've gotten away with it, which I'm very happy
Turns
about.
for 5
So
knots.
drop to
Maneuvering
5 knots. I'm going to go ahead and get torpedo 2. Ideally, I still want to get it behind the Foxtrot. See, that's
Con
interesting.
maneuvering, making turn. Come left to 144. Helm aye.
Okay, we're in danger of getting engaged by this torpedo. Let's go ahead and keep it. Okay, let's keep myself going in this direction. Oh no!
5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I don't think I do. Okay, I'm still going to try and turn around, but this feels
Passing 700 feet.
Con, torpedo room, 2.
kind of.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
I'm in a compromised place here right now because I sort of. The Narwhal is not the
Con
most.
sonar lost contact. Master 1. Last bearing 203. Contact is in the baffles.
It's not the most nimble of boats, let's just say. I'm not saying she's a little chunky, but she's a little chunky.
Passing 800 feet.
I want to get my depth down. We're working on that. I really could do with this discovering where this Foxtrot is. And I have to get my speed up a little bit. I can't detect the Foxtrot. So we see it's here somewhere. So,
Passing 900 feet.
So-
Con, fire control, weapon
Thank you.
acquired.
right, I'm going to make this torpedo 2. I've made it active. Foxtrot does not benefit from aneroic coating. So this is a very useful way to prove how effective my weapon is. And we really want to. I think I'm going to try and track south.
Come right to 185. Helm aye.
I'm going to see if I can go between these two
Con
torpedoes.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 263.
Still keeping my speed at 15 knots to ensure we keep the cable on this torpedo. Okay, I think we've almost done it. I think.
Come right to 201. Helm aye.
Passing 1100 feet.
Okay, I think we've done it.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Drop to ultra quiet. Let's watch this Foxtrot's demise.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 267.
Passing 1200 feet.
Okay. Well, good night, Foxtrot. And as for us, get my Todari out again. I don't think there's anything else out there because surely we would have been fired upon. But put my depth to 1300 feet, give or take. Switch back to the map view. Oh, look at that! See, there's another torpedo coming this way.
Come right to 306. Helm aye.
We should be long gone by the time this torpedo. Well, I say long gone. We should be good to avoid this torpedo, but switch back to the boat view for a second. See how slowly she's turning? Let's crank this up to 15 knots.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I mean, arguably 20 knots. Yeah, let's go up to 20 knots.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We do turn that much quicker. And right now, my issue is less getting out the way. It's getting the boat in the right direction to get out the way. So this is hopefully, this is what we need. That little bit extra speed is more water flowing past the rudders, and yeah, we don't have the tightest of turning circles.
Maneuvering, making turns for 20 knots.
But getting up to 20 knots makes a big difference. Right, so we're straightening up now. Autopilot is straightening us up. It's a pretty tight turn.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Con, helm, steady course.
Okay. Well. So once we disappear off into the gloom, let's switch back to the map. It's active. Let's focus the map on me. It's going to be about at least 1,000 yards behind us. Let's see if it's running on the surface or not. I suspect it is. Not quite, but not far off. Okay. Yeah. Well, it should not be a threat, so I'm going to drop to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Going to accelerate.
Con, sonar.
Going to accelerate
Con,
time.
maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Right, well that looks like it was a fairly clean engagement. They did fire upon us, both targets did, and we had a bit of confusion from the captain saying, what do we do now? But it looks like we made it, and we've successfully defended Iceland from some Soviet saboteurs, or would-be saboteurs. It's not a pleasant way for them to go, but I dare say the Spetsnaz has probably seen worse.
Come left 2, 317, helm aye.
Hope you got something from this, and if you have, you know what to do, and if you thought it sucked, you also know what to do, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.